Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Both defensive coordinators will look to their middle linebackers to lead by example in today's matchup. It's Cushing's Texans going up against Johnson's Chiefs. With that, we'll get you out to one of the livelier settings in the NFL, Arrowhead Stadium in KC, as we say hello to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, it's a rematch from last year's AFC wildcard round between the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. And hi again, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and you know, Charles, as we count out a kickoff here, normally we look at quarterbacks or running backs in the open. We had a look a second ago at the linebacker comparison, and you think it's well justified.
I love it because they're the guys who control the game from the middle on defense. They're the signal callers. They're also the guys that you count on stuffing the run game with great tackling, but they have to be agile in today's football, being able to drop into coverage or even cover running backs in man-to-man.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his fifth season now out of Arizona State. It's Brock Osweiler.
There's been plenty made about his background as a big-time basketball player coming out of high school, but it's the reasons why that I focus in on. The footwork. At his size, having those feet, ability to move around, slide in the pocket, throw on the run, that's helped make him one of the top quarterbacks in the league.
First and 10, it's Osweiler. And there's a flag on the play. Setting up the screen for Miller. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
And all the way down to the 35.
Holding offense.
And, of course, the defense is going to accept this penalty. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
Marcus Peters is a former first-round pick who has great anticipation and tremendous ball skills.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dive. They go play action now. Osweiler. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's eventually brought down, but not before he reaches the 39, just shy of the 40.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. They'll throw on first down with Osweiler. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Second and 10, it's Osweiler again. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this first quarter of play. 0-0 our score, and we're back to Arrowhead after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, it's Osweiler. Drops it to Blue, complete. And to the 42. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. On 4th down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away. Back deep for Kansas City, DeAnthony Thomas. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. On first down, Smith. Caught here by Conley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On 1st and 10, Smith surveying the field. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vince Wilfork in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. So here's Dustin Colquitt now to punt this away for the Chiefs. Back deep for Houston, Keith Mumphrey. Here's Mumphrey. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. First down, Osweiler. He's got time in the pocket. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Final play of the half. It's Osweiler. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. So we've hit halftime in what was obviously a very fast-moving first half of play. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back now at this scoreless first half. Defense has been the name of the game. It's not often you see a matchup where both sides can't find a way to get on the scoreboard. We'll have to see if the offense picks up in the second half. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. Texans have it later on the drive. Poe's got to take down the QB here. This ends up as a loss of 12. Same drive. Osweiler's going to complete the pass from the gun. And the play will come to an end after a gain of 15. Chiefs with the ball midway through the second. Wilfork's going to take down the QB here. This ends up as a huge loss in yardage. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. No points in this one yet, but we'll hand it back over to a man who's always on point. That's Brandon Gott.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. On the return, it's Niall Davis. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Second half starts with a run by Jamal Charles. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And complete. This is Albert Wilson. And he's brought down.
Illegal block in the ball. Offense. Still 2nd down.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Move 45! Move 45!
Following the penalty, here's Charles. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So 3 quarters in the book, still no one on the scoreboard. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Three yards left to grab here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete. D'Anthony Thomas, the intended receiver. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Chiefs defense here ready to head back out onto the field. They're hoping to get the stop, get it into OT, but actually is a takeaway on your mind or just overtime?
You're actually hoping for a gift, because in this situation, you know they're thinking about taking care of the football as well. And you have to be very careful about trying so hard for the takeaway that you miss a tackle, breaks a big run, turns into a play against you. So you're hoping that maybe they just kind of hand it to you, and if so, you'll gratefully accept.
Yeah, they would take that present. Here's Osweiler. Underneath for Miller. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it a second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Osweiler. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Love the effort. Love the dramatics. Getting the feet down. How about a little step shuffle along the sideline there, almost like a great ballet dancer or a tap dancer. All for no gain, though?
I was going to say, it's so pretty, and it gets you nothing.
Here we go now.
Osweiler to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Here's Shane Leckler now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Thomas. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Smith now to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
2nd down now after the incompletion. 5 receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. Now it's Smith. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So a 3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Well, time not on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
Let's go. Green, 39.
Throwing now is Osweiler. He's got Fuller. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So second down, 3 yards to go now.
Here we go. 3-19.
From the gun, it's Osweiler. Shorts on the reception over the middle. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes a timeout, and now we're set to get going. Fresh set of downs here. Here's Osweiler. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it's good enough for a Houston first down. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So now it's all up to the kicker, Nick Novak. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.